People, what's going on? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, give you some extra lighting on that side.
I just want to see how it looks.
It lights up the corner a little bit. So what do you think? I don't see no issue with it. Just give you more light. Are you good with the glare? Does it glare you at all?
You can see better than me. I don't know how it looks.
Yeah, it's fine. It just gives you a little glare in that corner.
Oh, there's a glare?
Yeah, like a soft lighting. Not a glare, but like you could tell it's a light.
Oh, you good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Amazon did you right.
Yeah. People, what's going on? You guys already know who it is. Your boy Bob from Mentourme.com.
Mikey Advisor, how y'all doing?
Hey, another great topic every Thursday night. People, we have great real life topics. Today, of course, we're talking about why is social media keeping single women single? Man, yeah. What's going on? Appreciate you. Danielle in the building. People, we're going to have a great conversation. Social media is changing the dynamics of dating. A lot of women are complaining they're still single. And we thought we should talk about why are they single, people. I want you guys to understand, at the end of the day, until things change about how you, of course, leverage social media.
Correct.
There's going to be a lot of single women, Mike.
Yeah, it's going to say
There's going to be a lot of single women.
It's going to say that way. So this topic came from one of the viewers.
Yeah. Shout out to...
Yeah, they sent us this topic here. We won't name you tonight, but we will eventually. But he sent us this topic. We said, let's go ahead and talk about it. And please go ahead. We're on YouTube as well. What's the YouTube channel, Bob?
Mentourme, Mentourme. People, if you're live, you can be on YouTube. You can be, of course, on Facebook. We are live on both platforms. Yeah. Corey, appreciate the love. Corey says, great topic, fellas. Yeah. Man, appreciate you, man.
Look, man, I don't want to waste no time tonight.
You ready to get in?
Let's get into it. So,
go ahead. What's popping?
Social media keeping single women single, right? And we have a few points we're going to kind of dive into. We're going to have just an open discussion, right? We
put your comments below, people.
We like to keep these very natural, right? And the first thing I want to talk about is when we think about the dangers, right, of social media for women who are single. This is for single women. So if you're not single, this doesn't apply to you. But for women who are single,
got you a man, you good. This video, this live has nothing. But if you having man problems and you are single, and you on social media every single day and not understanding why you being on social media, leveraging other people's relationships, is keeping you single, this video is for you.
Yeah, and the thing is this, right? What are the dangers of this social media thing? So let's talk about this. And we see it all the time, fellas. You can chime in, let me know if I'm wrong. But you're a single woman, and on one hand, you say that you want a man that's good to you, treats you right.
Correct.
Has his stuff together.
Has financials, and he's a leader. Okay, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. You're not asking for a millionaire, even though you are, but you just want a man who has his things together.
Correct.
Cool. But then we go in on lunch, in the morning, whatever time you fellas log in, and we're scrolling, and then we see the automatic thirst trap.
Oh God, yeah.
From a single woman.
There you go.
And we're gonna get into the dangers of this thirst trap. Meaning, she's standing and she pulling the pants up,
tights, and
you know what I'm saying, and doing a little small jump, letting the booty jiggle, or showing you the front. You know what I'm saying? Showing you how fat the cat is. And then you have to wonder. You're saying this, right? You're saying you want this. But then the thirst trap is attracting the very men you don't want. So.
Because let's be real, right? There ain't no real man that sees that and going to take a woman serious.
Yeah, I mean, he'll definitely want you.
Yeah, he
for that
take
moment.
You to Pound Town.
Or for one night.
Yeah, he want one night with you, but there ain't no man that's looking for a wife or a real woman to say.
And the ones that do want to keep you, right? The ones that do want to keep you, they're the ones that probably don't fit the bill you're looking for, right? Meaning it'll be cool in the beginning stages, but once it hits 6 months, a year, 2 years, you'll be like, all right, with this, I don't want to be with him no more.
Is it true to believe that some women that's in that lifestyle, they just want the lifestyle? They don't want to. They just saying I'm single, but really they're doing all that thirst trapping, showing they monk in tights and showing certain tops and certain types of parts of their body.
Let's just say
they doing that just for the lifestyle. Meaning they want to go to Pound Town, get flown out, go to Pound Town. Yeah. They ain't looking for no relationship.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, come
here's
on,
the
man.
thing.
Martha was the boss. What's good?
That's the dangers that we talk about when it comes to thirst trapping, right? Because, you know, it's nothing wrong with it if that's just a lifestyle you want to live, right? You're trying to attract a certain crowd. We're not talking to you, but for the women who do, that we see all the time, and reason this is funny because when we're on Clubhouse and we're having these conversations, we'll have the women that are, I'm talking about these women are gorgeous, right? They're gorgeous. And they claim they want this guy, this is why they're single. They fit all the boxes, quote unquote, for some men. But then when you go online and you see them do this thirst trap thing, it's really evident, at least to us men, why that specific girl or those specific type of women have issues, one, being taken seriously.
Facts.
Why men won't be honest with them.
Facts.
Why they can't get any commitment.
Bro, let's be real, Mike. Who's gonna commit to a woman that's on social media every day showing her body parts? And who's gonna really take her serious?
Here's the thing. There's
you ain't gonna wife that. That's a rare percentage. Yeah. That's a small. You ain't gonna wife that. You might put a girlfriend, you just want to take her to Pound Town all night long.
Ladies,
you're not gonna wife that.
Yeah, but ladies, that's called false advertisement.
Yeah, it is true.
It's very simple. You say you're non-GMO. You say that you're organic. You're not. Right? You're filled with all this stuff. Right? Your body parts ain't real. You're coming off as you're available for everyone for a small fee of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an infomercial. You can get all this for a small fee every month. So we're going to get into that small fee. But my point is this. The love and the infatuation with attention has caused thirst trapping to be something that, I don't know, women just love to do, right? Not all, obviously, but we're talking about specific women here, single women who claim they want these good men, right?
The problem is, Mike, attention is getting people flown out.
Yeah.
Attention is getting women Chanel bags. Attention is getting women Hermes bags. Attention is getting them in countries that some of them couldn't afford.
Correct, but
now they actually take a picture in that specific country, like Dubai.
Here's the problem.
And Aruba, whatever the case may be, which is crazy.
Here's the fine line between YOLO and reality, right? It is true. You only live once, right? It is true. But unfortunately, what they're not really told or what they don't look at is a lot. Some women have a cost and benefit analysis issue. What do I mean? What is it costing you versus what's the benefit? That's cool now. But every single day that goes by, ladies, you're getting closer to 65.
Come on, man. You're talking too much facts right now. They're getting older.
So every day that goes by, you're older than today than you were yesterday. That's just a fact. So now, knowing that, you're only going to look that way for a short amount of time. Once you pass that, you're doing all this and no plan of exit. No exit plan. So, would you rather be rented or would you rather be owned? Because a lot of women are being rented out here, but they claim they want ownership.
That's a strong statement. It's true. I used to talk to a woman, right? And I couldn't even take it serious after the second outing.
Why?
Imagine bragging to me how she dated a football player, right? Was dating a football player.
Okay, so she's bragging to you that she was her previous, that she's obviously not with because she's dating you, right?
She was dating a football player that makes me, I don't know, $15, $20 million. Then she dating Bobby, okay? Now, here's what's funny to me. I would think, okay, well, all these trips you told me you took, that sounds cool and all.
Yeah.
But my area of focus, when I come to your house, I hope that you have something of substance to show. Showing me, first of all, do you even have a house? You dated a guy worth $20 million. He took me on all these trips, took you to Pound Town on the weekend, long, whatever the case may be. All you got is a raggedy apartment in the hood.
So the question is, you couldn't keep him. Because here's what it's going to be. Oh, he did this, so I left him.
Oh, no, he's a narcissist. Man, you already know the narcissist.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You didn't keep him
$15 million, $20 million man.
Because, and let's just say it wasn't the number one priority, but it's literally right up there next to it, right? Like finances. For you to find a man at that level, it's not often. So if you got the opportunity, why not try to do your best to keep him, right? Or to at least be, because it's competition. Just because he's with you, he doesn't owe you commitment.
It's the truth that she can't keep.
Especially if he ain't got no ring on your finger, so he's just trial. It's a trial period.
Mike, you gotta realize too, these single women that's living that social media lifestyle, some of them can't keep a man like this. Even if he was a good man, they can't keep him. Because no man wants.
But why is that though?
Let's be real. No man wants his woman on social media showing her body parts all night long, not covered up. Men, we just want to handle that for one night. We want to take that to another level. To pound down. We ain't never gonna take that serious. And you made a good point. She, of course, didn't keep him.
Yeah. She didn't do what she needed to do. It was always, she was the victim at this point. She was the victim.
When you look on her page, everything is lifestyle. Oh, I went to this country. I went to that country. I went to this country. Okay. But you complain and you still single. You complain and you can't find a good man.
So I have a question now for the ladies, right?
Ladies was popping.
Maybe ladies can answer this, and maybe we can let's do a reset, Bobby. Tell people what we're talking about.
All right, tonight we're talking about this.
People who are just coming in.
For a lot of you that just tuning in, when we're talking about how social media is keeping women safe. And this is a big problem, ladies, because you're letting the perception of social media fool you. Coming to certain guys that have their life in order, that want to really take you serious, you're losing the chances of that because social media is making you feel otherwise. Making you feel you don't need this hardworking or this smart working man. You need a guy that can take you on trips every weekend. You need a guy that can take you on 5-star restaurants in Miami all day long.
Facts.
At the end of the day, people, that's not real life. Do y'all understand some people are scamming? Yeah, like, for real, we gotta stop the bullshit.
I put popcorn out. I know you're talking
people, a lot of people are scamming. They don't live the lifestyle. They make it seem like they're living. Yeah. So it's so funny when women, they'll come into this whole mindset of, well, look at where they went. People going to Aruba is $400. Anybody could do that, but you know, there's some women that's so impressed.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because they don't have their finances in order. They need a dude who could pay for the $400 trip. Oh my God. I want my next man to do the same thing.
Okay, so
come on.
So
man.
Bobby, before I even ask my question, I want to double back on what you just said.
Talk to me. What's up?
Are you talking about women romanticizing other people's
facts
relationships?
That's happening all day long. There's a lot of women that's single, looking at other people's quote unquote great relationships, saying to themselves mentally, I wish I could have that relationship. How do you know that relationship is good for you? How do you know what the woman's going through? Are you that type of woman? Are you willing to sacrifice what she's sacrificing? These are the questions they don't ask themselves.
Yeah.
I just want the lifestyle. Oh my gosh, she got a Cuban around her neck with a petite, whatever the hell that shit called.
You know,
nobody knows if it's real or not.
There's some people who believe that they know. There's some people who believe they know the person that they follow.
Oh, I love when people feel that.
Oh yeah, just last week he did this, and then now she bought him a. See, this is why I can't be fucking with these types of dudes because. Hold on. So you telling me?
Oh man.
The boss guru girl, you know, truck driver specialist, teach you.
She's teaching you relationships.
She gonna teach you. She gonna teach you how to start a trucking company, right?
And teach you how to have a great relationship.
And you see her riding a Rolls Royce, and because her man did XYZ for her last week, and because they live in this big house, whatever.
Yeah.
You believe you deserve the same. Ladies, stop fantasizing other people's relationships. Here's what we mean. Oh, why can't we? Or why can't they? My favorite couple. You remember the girl named Megan Good?
Oh my God!
Y'all know about her?
Come on,
Megan Good. If you haven't heard about her, Google her. You know about her husband? A lot of women would love to say, "Oh my gosh, they're such a great couple." Where's that couple today?
Separated.
See, what it shows us is that
it's crazy, man.
Perception is different than reality. We saw the reality way after the fact. That relationship was done way before we knew it was done.
Facts.
My point is this. when you fantasize other people's relations, right, and you have really no idea of what the everyday is, you don't actually know them, you just see them from a distance, you believe that, you know, it's always sweet. And this is why this social media thing keeps women single, because they try to look for that girl's man in the man they're trying to date with.
No, and that's not the same man.
Why can't you take me to the park and do a painting and bring out some canvases and we can paint it? Why?
If he's scamming using money that's not his, we could all go buy Lambos for $3,000 a month.
See,
but if I'm a hardworking man, I'm not renting cars every month. And imagine, I got a homegirl. I'm telling you, I got homegirls, homeboys. The lifestyle that they're so impressed by,
right,
is what's keeping them single. It's happening all day. People, look at what Turo has done. Turo has now given you an area where you can rent cars, acting like you live a certain lifestyle. And then when you add Airbnb to it, you can act like you live in a certain type of condo or penthouse.
No,
look at the facade you can put together. You got apps that can change how you know, your abs, your dress code, your haircut. Things have changed.
Right.
You can't believe nothing you see online, ladies. Like, ladies, if you're single, stop hyping off what you see on social media.
Correct. How about you give it a break? Because here's the thing.
That's a real conversation. Give it a break.
Because here's the thing. You have to ask yourself, and not all social media, but certain types.
Facts, man.
Because you have to understand what to use and how to use, right? Dating sites are a form of social media. You know, Instagram is social media. Facebook, right? But you got to be very laser focused with what you're looking for, right? And this goes down to the question I really want to ask is, you know, ladies, what is your identity? That's what men are looking at. So the minute you want because women love to put this thing, where is my king? Or every woman believes that the man, their king, is somewhere out there looking for. Ain't nobody checking for you. Tim McGlynn. Hey. Nobody is checking for you.
Nah, hey, let me tell you, it's
not whoever's watching this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the women who this applies to. No one's checking for you, because why? Men are not sitting here thinking like how you are. Where's my queen? We don't do that. We see it in front of us. And we're like, damn, she's the one. Let me holler at her. Damn, what's your name, baby?
I like how you said.
I like how you got this blouse on. Okay, what's going on? That's how it happens. Not let me sit and think and, oh, maybe she's in Arizona somewhere. Let me go. That's not how it works, ladies.
It's a wrong mindset. The whole identity thing you're talking about is so true. You got to realize now, social media. Think about this. Imagine you being single for 2 years. All you've seen is other people have, by theory, great relationships online.
By theory.
By theory. Your mind goes into this perception of, well, this is what great relationships look like.
Right.
So when a dude comes to you telling you he working hard, making $70,000 a year, you know what I'm saying? You can't respect that. You can't appreciate that. Because, again, this is the problem. And I always say this, even in business. People, what's your identity? What do you want out of life? And be real with yourself. Where are you in life?
Do you look like an OnlyFans girl? Or do you want a wife? Do you want to be somebody's wife?
I just had a student text me that maybe 1 hour ago. I'm thinking about joining OnlyFans.
To do what?
To do
exactly.
What? I mean, it could only be one thing in my eyes, but again, maybe she got something. Maybe there's something else she about to do. I can't understand.
See, here's the thing. This is why every woman does not need to be a real estate agent. This is why every woman does not need to go and be an OnlyFans star. Because the reason why I bring the real estate agent up is because everyone wants to be a real estate agent, right? They want to be this lady. They want to be selling
TV.
They want to be this TV thing. You suck at sales.
Yeah,
you suck at sales. No one's buying from you. Do a real job.
You know how many broke real estate agents?
Well, the average is 40,000, but we ain't gonna get into that.
People, there's a lot of agents who close 1 or 2 deals a year. Broke as shit.
But here's the thing.
Makes no sense. Why do real estate if you're not gonna put it all on the line?
If you're not a salesman, you have no actual
TV.
Real deal sales skills. Not like, oh yeah, I know sales. No, the hell you do.
Here's the problem with this world today. For men, they're gonna wear a nice suit, take a whole bunch of pictures, and if you online taking pictures all day, I already know you ain't closing no goddamn deals. Then you got the women who gonna, okay, I'm gonna dress nice, put some red bottoms on,
and make it seem like I'm a high-end.
I'm a high people
luxury.
You're not fooling nobody.
You don't know anybody with money.
This is the problem.
Right? But here's the thing.
You know anybody with 10 million. You know anybody with 5 million.
Right.
You know anybody with 1 million. You don't. It's
you don't know enough.
This is the facade of social media, man.
You stay in the house once. You don't know enough. But here's why I say this, right? Because you need to. I feel once women know their identity, they'll get what they want. Men are looking at you and we're identifying you as classifying you as such. We see you online, you're showing this, you're showing that, or you about that life to us. So we're thinking, okay.
But you gotta understand too, women are not looking at it like that. Women look
I'm saying to us.
Yeah.
They don't think about it. That's my point. This is why you need to understand your identity.
Women look at every dude want me. No. Every dude wanna fuck you. They don't want you.
Right, but just because you're single, you can do what you want to do. No. This is when you should be actually. I mean, behind closed doors you can do, but online you should be on your best behavior. Because why? You don't want to live what's called the red flag lifestyle. You don't want to live that. When we look at your profile, if it's red flags,
Guys, sorry about that. 1 second. Let me reverse the camera here. 1 sec. We had a little problems on the back end. Are we good?
Well, you gotta update here because it's. I don't think it's really showing.
I don't know what happened.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks good. People, I'm sorry. Let us know if you can hear us first off.
Yeah, comment below if you can hear us. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened to the audio. Audio just canceled out for a minute. Technical difficulties. Comment below just to make sure that we know you guys can hear us, and so we can know that the sound is good. The mic should be back on. All right, we back, baby.
We're back.
People, tonight's topic is about understanding why single women are going to stay single because of social media.
Okay, let's ask the people though, because we were going off. What's the last thing you probably heard, or anybody was, what was the? Because we did go into a few things, so please tell us what you last heard, so we know. So
what was
we're not repeating ourselves or things like that, because we.
What's the last thing you guys heard, so we know where we at? Because I'm not sure at what point did it cancel out, because we still was talking.
All we do is turn the camera on. We don't have any scripts. We just talk to y'all like no. So please
comment below. What was
we
the
on
last
tonight?
What's the last conversation you guys heard us talking about? What was conversing?
Bobby pulled out the effing.
Red flags on the page. We're not too far off.
Oh, okay. So the red flags. Okay, but we're gonna start tonight's sponsor, effing vodka.
Oh yeah. Shouts out to 50. I'm gonna be honest. Shouts out to 50. I like to try different liqueurs, and we're trying effing vodka. It's different. It's the black cherry.
Yeah,
with a little bit of Sprite chased with we chased it with a little strawberry lemonade from Whole Foods. You see the 365 branch out of Whole Foods. Whole Foods and they expensive ass products.
If you sipping it tonight, simple. Tomorrow's Friday. We made it through the week, y'all. But the grind also doesn't stop on Friday.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So we grind every day. Saturday's like a Monday.
But
the red flag lifestyle we were talking about. The reason why we say the red flag lifestyle you don't want to live is because when men are out here, unfortunately for us men especially who are single, we may not be looking for a real relationship, but when we see wifey, we'll know if we want to make that decision.
Yeah, you know as a man, you know the difference between wifey and quality. Like, look, men, as you get older, you know what's a wifey material. Woman that cooks, woman that has herself together, woman that's not on social media all day showing her body parts, a woman that knows what she wants, that wants to add value to your life. But I'm gonna be honest, that social media shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So if you are leveraging social media and fantasizing about social media, you're going to be single for a long time. Yeah. A lot of that stuff online is fake. And I'm going to be honest, if it is real, remember, you don't know
small percentage
what the women are going through.
But here's my thing. Here's a turn off.
Don't know. I'm telling you.
Here's a turn off for me. And ladies, don't come for me for this, but here's a turn off for me. When I see the women who are, when I see the women who are beautiful as hell, fine as hell, but they're always doing these social media dances, right? The videos, I just, to me,
come on, every day.
Because I live a real life I'm not saying yours doesn't. I'm not, don't just listen to what I'm saying. I'm not downplaying it. Just listen to what I'm saying. Because every day we deal with real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like B-Bobby just spoke about some real life stuff that he's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that people deal with on a day-to-day, real life stuff. Ownership of this, ownership of that, managing this, managing. Things happen, right? We want to be able to know that, the woman that we're dealing with, and when we say we, not us specifically, but men who are going after their purpose, men who understand what they want, who's out here trying to be builders. We want to know that, our woman is somewhat productive. She don't got to be out here building the world, but she's not online asking for, because to me, that's like asking for the attention, right?
Yeah, that's what they want.
Doing these dances and these things. And I'm not against it 100%, but it's for me specifically, it's like, nothing else better to do. You're dancing in front of your phone right now. Are you serious?
The problem, you got to realize this. There's a lot of women that still...
And it's good for, like I said, we spoke about this. The identity part. Are you an influencer? Are you a celebrity? Like, that makes sense if that's what if that's what you do, you make money from it. Okay, cool.
You got to understand, those videos, to me, how I see it, this is what it does. It gives certain women the ability to shake their ass and attract the wrong men, and then use the excuse of, oh, I just was trying to do the dance. Yeah. And then you ever realize that some of them are still single?
But they do really want to find a good man, Bobby. And this is why.
What man gonna take you serious?
We're gonna give you guys. We're gonna give some solutions tonight, right?
I'm not wifing nothing like that. No real man is wifing.
Most men are not, right? Because
come on, man, like that's a joke. You just want to just take that to Pound Town and get her up out of there. That's it.
Because to us, here's the problem.
That's it, man.
Especially the thirst traps we talk about, the red flag lifestyles. It only takes one thing in your life to go wrong for you to just drop that link in your profile.
That's it.
What's the link in the profile? The OnlyFans link. The $10 a month. You think a girl who has 500,000 followers, $1 million is not thinking, damn, if I could just convert 1% of them at $10 a month, then I could pay all my bills for the month.
And you realize this too?
That's what they're thinking.
women that's on OnlyFans, they complaining. I was in the chat room with women that's on OnlyFans. They complain they single. That proves our point again.
Yeah,
What
it does.
Men
it does.
are taking you serious on OnlyFans.
So when we spoke about the regular lifestyle, this is why
Come
I know
on,
you
man.
guys didn't hear it, but we spoke about what is your identity.
The problem is some people don't know who they are. Well, how do you figure out who you are when everything you see is a lifestyle that you want, knowing you can't get or you never had?
Oh, or you're not focused enough to put in the work. But here's the thing.
Think about that.
The man you want, ladies, I'm gonna tell you this. Let me give you some hope tonight. The man you want, he wants you too.
But how you gonna find it?
I'm representing him for you. He wants you too. He definitely wants you. He been looking for you. He thinking, damn, where the hell you been at? But posting in your profile, damn, where's my king? Or hopefully my husband one day.
That's the
fantasizing and the one day mindset.
Yeah.
Thinking he's just gonna fall in your lap. He's not. Because some other girl has his attention. And women, I need you to be competitive when it comes to getting what you want.
I love when women do that. I'm looking for my king, hoping and then usually he falls in they message box or they
Prince Charming, but we know you don't have
a whole bunch of
we know you don't have the patience, the grit, determination to go through those thousands of DMs to figure out which one is quality. So because you're not gonna do that, we also need you to believe that, because we as men know you're not going to do that, but we need you to believe that the man you want is not going to fall from the sky. Meaning he's just going to find me. He's not going to find you.
These type of
you go to work, you go to school, you go home. You go to work, you go to school, you go home. You go to work, you work out, you go home, and you deny everybody who talk to you.
Every time I hear that same cycle, I be like, it's so crazy, right?
You go to work, you go to church, you go home. Like, you do the same 2-3 things.
Now it's different. You go to work, go home, go to school, and then I go on social media. Where exactly are you going to find a man exactly? Where exactly are you going to find a high-quality man or a man of value? Where are you going to find that?
Bobby, they're working on themselves. I'm focusing on me.
Oh, that line right there. See, that line right there it's upsetting at 36, 39, 40.
See,
you still don't got it right. You still haven't figured it out.
The memes are keeping them single. Here's the thing, right? Men are not going to always tell you everything that's on their mind as well.
Oh, no, that's for sure. A lot of men don't speak.
We're not going to tell you everything that's on our mind. We're not going to explain certain things to you. We just may disappear.
Right. When we started this podcast, what people was telling us, man, how y'all girls brave? How y'all girls let y'all do this? You know how scared some men DM me after this live, but they can't comment while I'm on the live. It's like girl watching me. What the?
It's so sad.
And this is the problem.
It is the problem, Bobby, and I'm glad you brought it up, because here's the reason. Here's the thing. Adults don't let adults do anything. That's one. Two, adults are supposed to be able to communicate if they want to be with each other. They don't have an obligation to, but they're supposed to be able to if they want to be with each other.
People, put your comments below. Why is social media leaving single women in a position of being single for a long time?
So we spoke about 3 different areas, right? The dangers of thirst trapping, right? We spoke about that. We also spoke about understanding, why it's important not to romanticize other people's relationships. A lot of women love to do this. Oh, I love this couple. I love this couple. You follow this girl just because you like to see her relationship.
And that's crazy to me. Then you try to compare that relationship to your relationships. Oh, I want my relationship to be like that. You don't even know how good it is.
Yeah.
All you're doing is see the outside skirts. You don't know how good, how happy.
As soon as the camera comes off, bro, I told you with that fuck shit. Like, you
don't
don't
know
what the hell is going on.
But based on what you see and what's on camera, I wish my man would lift me up like that.
Listen, I got a homegirl.
Come on, man.
I got a homegirl. I was telling Bobby the other day. I got a homegirl that, very well educated, professional, right? She picks a dude, right? I told you about this the other day. She picks a dude.
Yeah.
She picks a dude, right? She's not watching this. I know she's not. She's too busy, right? In court proceedings.
Yeah.
picks a dude who hits on her. And I'm like, Bobby, this girl is so highly educated, but she picks a dude who decides to.
That's very common, believe it or not. The highly educated ones.
The highly educated, and another one, there's two women like this. Another one, she's a teacher. But not no regular teacher. She's a college university. Dude hitting on her. It's not an all the time thing. I'm not going to act like it's every day, it's every week, but the fact that he does it in general. And Bobby, you know, between me and him, we'll laugh and kiki about it, but it's just like, you're so smart when it comes to
book smart.
You're so book smart.
Book smart.
But what did you choose about this guy? Then when you really break it down, it's all a social media type of choosing. You got to remember, a lot of women. It's a swipe left, swipe right. He just looked good.
Because why? Not to be rude towards you or anybody else. Some women date based on height. Some women date based on tattoos.
If you're not 6 foot plus, or she think you're not 6 foot plus, she ain't even look.
Some women date based on complexion. It could have been a terrible man, but he dark as hell or he light as hell.
I'll be with him.
Don't care what he got going on. You know how many? I got a homegirl right now. She's, bro, I'm telling you, real successful. Still getting slapped around by dudes, pushed around by dudes. And you ask, how are you so book smart? But when it comes to reality, the problem is you got to still remember, women date based on emotion.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God, he looked good. He's eye candy when we walk together. He know how to dress.
Right.
He may not have a job. He may not have a car. He may not have nothing to show.
Question though: how do these guys know how to dress with no job? That's a whole other podcast. That's a whole other podcast. I ain't gonna get into that tonight. Do we got any comments? Cause I see some lines over there.
People, what's going on? Leave a comment below. We're trying to find out, people, why and how is it that single women are still single, but they're constantly leveraging social media? What in social media is causing you to constantly be single? Are you going to change the dynamics of this?
We spoke about the reasons. Right?
Are you going to stop fantasizing other people's relationships? Are you going to finally say to yourself, you know what? Let me find out who I am. Let me admit to myself what's the wrongdoing that I'm doing. How do I be a better me? Are you going to start asking yourself these questions, women? Because women, I'm going to be honest. As you get close to that 40 and you still single, you not the commodity.
50 is around the corner.
People, 50 around the corner, and you are not the commodity.
Yeah.
You got to understand that. You have to figure out something real quick.
Every day a girl turns 21.
Every day. God.
And they fine as hell.
I think do you see some of these young women? Like, I don't know what some of these older women are thinking. Oh, I'm going to just stay single. I'm going to just figure myself out. Now that's cool, 40.
But you don't know how men think. That's what that means.
That's the problem.
The men you think that think like you, it's a very small amount. They
probably I love when I hear this.
They're not even in your state.
I'm gonna just keep praying.
You should just. Of course, you should want a girl like me. I know more. I'm more experienced. So you're telling me a guy who loves cars, he should get a car with 100,000 miles on it, 6 owners. Like, no. We're going to the brand new lot.
That's the problem too.
Like we love to break things in. Just so you know.
I'm not sure where did it happen. There's women that still think as they get older, they become more valuable.
Yeah, you're not wine, unfortunately. No.
That's not how life works.
That's not how women work, unfortunately.
Yeah, like as you get older,
there's a small few who do, but
are slimming down.
Yeah, the men who want you are not as high.
It's this was crazy. Some women when they was younger in their 30s had a nice little body.
I'm talking fine.
Yeah, bad. But they had the dudes wanted them. They give them no chance.
They give them no chance.
Now they 40, like, man.
Why can't I get a chance? Why?
How come this type of guy don't want me? Let me get this right. You want to do with 6-pack abs, tall, beard, this, that, but you coming in sloppy, bad body.
I'm talking about bad, bro. Listen, the stuff that men get on dating sites, the stuff that I get, man, is so disrespectful. I'm like, you had the audacity to think I would like you back.
I was on a dating site myself. I could have stopped laughing. Like, I couldn't believe some of you that
14 of them is garbage.
Like
14 of them is garbage. You like, are you serious?
Do you see what I look like?
Yeah, girls. Yeah, it's not even a cocky thing. It's just like, are you serious?
It's confidence, man. You know what you is.
No, it's just you know your value in the marketplace because you understand. Like, but even if you know you're not the hottest thing popping, mama, really? So you gonna come 300 pounds, and I'm gonna come one, 200.
But think about this too. Social media makes it different. Women have put a post on social media. I seen this the other day. A woman put, "You go, girl. You is killing them. Oh, I love that dress." Women, I want you to understand
Stop lying
that you're lying to her. That's let me clarify this. Those women that's in your DM when you put a post knowing you are not in shape and you're not that woman, that's not who you're trying to date. You need to really see the other individuals. Like, hold on, damn, how come no men really commented?
Yeah.
Or how come no attractive men? Or how come no men of substance really commented? It's not. You can't be worried about your homegirl that you just ate brunch with. Right. Comment, that don't count. That woman is just gonna say anything. That's your homegirl. But reality, you gotta look at the real. Hold on, damn. Sometimes I tell women, why don't you ask some of your homeboys like, what's wrong with me?
This shit sad.
Why am I still single? Be honest. I'm not gonna get upset. Let them tell you what's really wrong with you. Look, you got a bad attitude, and it ain't cute no more. It was cute in high school,
right?
It ain't cute at no 40 years old. Honestly, 40, you still single, no kids.
He might say, honestly, baby, you just gotta get in the gym. You get in the gym, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever your name is, you can get any dude you want. But right now, the way your body's set up,
I done felt like that with women. There's certain women I feel like you ain't for me. I'm not interested on no level.
Right.
But if you get in the gym,
if you got your body right,
oh my God,
you'd be a problem.
You would be a real issue.
But because you're so damn lazy, you think somebody's just supposed to like you the way you are.
Here's why.
You're just a base
model. As you are.
You a base model. I like M's. Men like specialty packages.
Maggie said, what's poppin', Maggie? Maggie says, but younger men today are going for older women, though.
Listen, Maggie. Look, I'm not even going to address that because that's a very, 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 very small, capital SMAL, small.
And I'm going to piggyback on you too.
Group of those men. Because here's the thing. The men that you know that are at that age that are picking older women are not the majority. Go to any college at this moment and go to a freshman classroom. These men are really trying to hit the girls in their class grade or maybe one extra up because they know 2-3 grades above the juniors and the seniors. They can't really get them because they ain't got enough money in their pocket. They just gonna stay out their lane. See, men understand their rank to a degree, not all, but some. But young men going for older women, that's always been the case. Yeah, that happens, but that is such a small sample size, Maggie. It's not even enough to you.
And again, some men go for older women for a lot of reasons. One is just for statistics. I just want to prove I can hit it. Yeah. Every man went through that. Like, so I know we ain't gonna get married. She 40, I'm 28. We ain't going nowhere for real.
We ain't going nowhere.
I just want to know what that 40 about.
I just like the access. I just like the access.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, be real.
The men love
that's not a real, you know what I mean? That's
we love the ease of access that we get from them.
Right? Yeah.
From as a man who's dealt with older women before, they were only with me because they just wanted the D. And I enjoyed giving it to him.
Dane said he wants younger women.
Yeah, I enjoyed giving it to him, but I prefer PYT.
Pretty young thing.
Michael Jackson made PYT for a reason, right? It's because why? It will always be, and it's always been the hottest commodity, especially for men. So yes, men do like I love me some seasoned women, yeah, but there's a limit to that. There is a limit to that. You got to be hella fine for me to want you at a certain age, like hella fine.
Because you got to really ask yourself, how compatible are you? You're 45. I'm 27, hypothetically.
We're not.
She probably has kids.
You're two different generations.
That's 13, 15.
They're the same age as you.
Yeah. It's where are you going with this? Yeah, she can go to Pound Town every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she probably likes that because she has no attachment. So the Pound Town, it's super dope for her. It's no attachment. She feels good.
Right.
You know what I mean? In young age like that, your energy's still going. You hour 30 in there still
crashing.
Still blasting. You know what I'm saying?
Hitting you up, hey young man. You're like, what's up, baby? How you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Hit you with the young man. You like, what you doing? Nothing. I just want you to, and you know, it's a strict.
Vanessa, what's popping? We got Vanessa in the building.
as it's
But that is it. I don't think it's social media. It's deeper than that. We have a lot of hurt women that don't take the time to heal and get to know themselves. That's why a lot of them are single at 40. Vanessa, you're 100% right? When you say hurt, what I've learned is that some women don't take time to understand their mistakes from past relationships.
That's fact. You
have to learn from past relationships. Okay, these last 3 men brought me no value. And how are they
look
identical?
At those men. Exactly.
How are they identical? And how are they in contracts different?
Yeah, exactly.
So now that's how women need to think.
But they need to focus on the identity. How identical they were.
It's very true because
there is a pattern.
Same men.
Same type.
I'm gonna spit the same type. Okay, he light skinned. He got a beard. He's 6'4". Okay, he light skinned.
Or it could be an attitude thing.
Yeah,
right?
That's
it
true.
Could be an attitude. How
true.
he acts, how he thinks.
Vanessa, you right about that. What's popping, man?
So it's a
great
statement. It's a very good statement. But we know, unfortunately, not you specifically. But,
yeah.
But we know a lot of women are lazy. Right, and it's not even your fault. It's just how you've been raised. You've been raised to be lazy, and not all.
Who do you blame for that?
Inherently, it's obviously it's parents. It's
for sure.
It's society.
Sweetheart, you don't have to work. It's okay.
You
don't have to do nothing for this man. You deserve everything.
Right.
What?
So
who teaches you this?
The byproduct of that, or the after effect of that, is laziness. It's not like it's because you're less of a person. That's just what ends up being.
Yeah.
If you know you ain't gotta do something, you're not gonna do it. It's just what humans are gonna do, right? So women, for sure, are not gonna. They don't want to do that work because they don't like being wrong. They hate rejection, and to go to somebody that they don't know and tell them something. A certified person, a clinician, to say, "Hey, this is what I've been going through." For them to tell you, "Listen, this is what's wrong with you." Somebody is going to tell them that you're not the victim. You're the person that's causing the issue. And here's what you need to look at.
It's hard for women to swallow.
It's going to be hard. Like, are you serious? What? I can't be. It was this person. There are women who believe no matter what, it's what the man did.
100%.
Okay, I hear you. You're under his leadership.
He's a narcissist.
You're under his leadership.
Every man is a narcissist. He was never a good person. He's bipolar.
But if you decide to date every man, and every man you dated was garbage,
bro,
and you're telling me there's nothing wrong with your decision-making process or how you look at men.
I'm going to keep it real with you.
It's just ridiculous to me.
Mike, every woman that calls me and asks for advice, and I asked them, name the last 3 men you dated.
Yeah.
It's always,
just like the credit report.
It's always 3 trashy men.
True.
That didn't bring no value.
Horrible careers.
That just was taking them to Pound Town, giving them a whole bunch of potential and probabilities.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of, I promised.
I was about to say that.
I already
he
had the potential of doing this. It's
potential
also the 2
and the possibility. Sis, listen, ladies, that potential stuff, he has potential. You're not dating potential in men.
It need to be reality, man.
Oh, this could be possible. That's true, Flying could be possible, but right now it's not really an everyday thing. So we need to get that out of our minds.
Maggie says this, Mike. Maggie says, men today will cause a woman high blood pressure. I would have been single for sure. No. They're not causing high blood pressure.
See, this is the victim thing.
This is the problem. Women got always want to make sure. It's the man that's causing the problem.
It's your ass.
Women, you picked them. You accepted the dating.
Or you allowed it to go on longer than necessary.
This is the problem. Like, how are you with somebody? The person is, as you say, causing your high blood pressure. Okay? So whatever the hell they're doing is making you feel a certain type of way. Why don't you just remove yourself from the situation?
Let's be honest.
Remove yourself from the situation.
No, fellas, let's be honest. Let's quit all the BS. We know this, man. We know this. Women love it. Y'all love the high blood pressure. Kevin Samuel said the other day, y'all love getting cheated on. Y'all love when men cheat. Because here's the thing. I'm not saying I agree with the words 100%. But here's what I mean by that. The reason why these Real Housewives make so much money, millions upon millions a year, is because y'all women watch it because you love the gossip. When you get with your girls, the first thing you do is gossip.
Facts.
You may not call it gossip, but that's what you do. So tell me how I went here, girl, and I went to do my nails. It could be somebody you don't know. It
Facts.
could be somebody you do know.
Facts.
It happens at work. It happens in real life. It happens in family situations. You love to tell each other your situations, what you're going through, how somebody did you wrong, how somebody did you right. That's what you love to do. You love the juicy. If it's women hate being bored. You do not like anything boring.
But you know.
Job or boyfriend or man or date. Anything boring you don't like. So with that being said, if the guy didn't raise up your blood pressure, the guy that doesn't do any of that stuff, most likely, you're going to find something wrong. Oh, he's not manly enough, and you're going to leave him. The ones that you go attract and run after, he give you high blood pressure. So we know that soap operas have only done good because women have tuned into them.
No,
men don't watch that shit. But the reason why women tune into it because it pulls heartstrings. It deals with your emotion.
You know what? I'm gonna piggyback, and you're right about it. I'm gonna say this to you.
They love that. It's entertainment.
Earlier you said this, and it's true. It is entertainment. There's a lot of women. What they do: work, home, school. Work, home, school, church. You live a real basic lifestyle. Then you meet a guy who's acting like he's a Tinder swindler.
Then you find out he's not.
Then you find out he's not.
Into your girls.
Exactly.
You got, oh girl, he's so great.
Girl, you wouldn't believe he flew me here, he flew me there. But then
2 weeks later,
you run in your mouth.
How this nigga did
This man called decline. He ain't ish. He ain't. That's the problem.
I'm not saying that maybe you decided to choose that, but subconsciously, women, not all, but women love the process of juice. You love the juice.
Some of them really do. Vanessa said you got to be transparent with yourself. I think that's very true. It's important.
Ain't nobody doing that, bro. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's cool to be in. We know what they gotta do, but they ain't. This is why this topic is even relevant. They ain't doing that shit. All of these gotta be transparent. We get it, Vanessa, but you an anomaly. Look, these girls, y'all girls ain't doing that.
Vanessa got a good man. She probably doing her thing. She got a good man. All right, she's a rare exception.
She don't count
because there's a lot of women that
tonight we're talking about why social media keeps single women single.
The thing is, look, I'm gonna be honest, right?
She ain't got that problem.
Now she got her man. She doing her thing.
She ain't got that problem.
So now she giving her advice from the outside in. She doing her thing.
That's cool. But here's the thing: we need all y'all single women who's still single, who been single 12 months plus. We need y'all in the comments.
Hold the fuck up now. Hold on now. Hold the fuck up now. Hold the fuck up now. She said. She says, no, I'm single now. Whoa.
Oh, okay. Put the brakes. My bad.
Put the brakes.
So this is exactly for your ass.
Put the e-brake up, baby.
This is exactly for your ass because why? We're doing this
now,
on
hold on.
No, we're doing this on social media. So yeah, you definitely go ahead.
Yeah, but we're gonna get to Vanessa. But what happened? Maggie says men today so quick to move on. But hold on, Maggie, why stay? But hold on. Maggie said they so quick to move on. Maggie. They're fascinated with social media women. No. No.
Repeat that again.
Maggie says men today are so quick to move on. They're fascinated with social media women.
Okay, let me touch on this. Real quick. I'll let you get it.
I gotta get a picture of this mic.
All right, Maggie.
Don't take so long. I'm
gonna take 3 minutes. Not even. I'm gonna take 30 seconds. Hey, Maggie, listen. Here's the problem. Not you specifically, but here's the problem I need you to understand. Here's what you should do. Understand the mind of men.
Facts.
Not the mind of women. Because you want a man. You don't want a woman. And unfortunately, yes, men love objects and things. Women love people and relations. That's what makes us different. This is why kids stay with mothers more often. Men, we value things and objects much more, just by nature. Not saying these are our gods, but we love cars. Women don't love cars. So when I say that, I mean this. When we go online and we see something nice, we're visual creatures. This is why we decided to stop the car and talk to you. This is why we decided to go out of the aisle 7 and go into aisle 2, even though we don't need anything at all when it comes to cleaning products.
I remember hollering at something at Publix, boy.
You see what I'm saying? We had nothing to do in that aisle.
aisle
But the reason we were in that aisle is because you were in that aisle. So yes, we'll move on quickly because we have more options than you. Meaning what? Dimes are, when we say dimes, 10s are a dime a dozen. Meaning they're all over the place. Men of value are not. So it's harder for you. Yes, it sucks. But this is why you have to be diligent. For us, we don't care as much as you do about all the emotion stuff.
Very true.
If we get a girl that we like and she just look good, we don't care if she even likes us back. We just want to sample that. Not me, but men. We just want to. If we like how she look, some men will we just want to sample it.
But that's it.
But girls, they want to know him. They want to know his face. Like not all girls just want to sample a guy.
I can't wait to tell you what Vanessa just said. And I'm going to piggyback on Mike. It's so true. Women, you got to understand, we have a lot of options as men. That's why the percentage of women who get married, especially in the black culture, is less than 5%. Because at the end of the day, you got to understand, we are the one picking you. And for a lot of women that have this mindset, I'm not going to compete, you might want to change that mindset because you can stay single for a very long time.
Because Maria has no ego.
You heard what he just said, and it's true. There's a lot of women that's not going to do what you're doing. They're going to compete because they know their options are very limited when it comes to certain types of men. But there's also certain women, I ain't hitting the gym. I ain't doing none of that. Yeah. I ain't got time for that. So if he don't want me, if he can't take me, if he can't take me how I am, who gonna make those adjustments?
Yeah, so Savita hit the gym.
Savita gonna hit the gym.
Yeah, Miss Indian, she gonna hit the gym.
Maria gonna hit the gym.
Maria gonna hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? Marisol, she gonna hit the gym. Like these girls are gonna hit.
Keeping it real.
Jennifer is gonna hit the gym.
I'm keeping it real. Because women, I'm gonna be honest. I want y'all to really understand this, okay? Because next week's topic is 10 reasons why women are single. 10 reasons why. Ooh. I want you to understand why we're about to talk about that because I'm getting to some of these comments. Like, at the end of the day, if you're single and you're in your 40s, going close to your 40s, women, you got to really start to ask your friends some real questions. What am I doing wrong?
No. Backtrack that. Do not ask your friends. You need to ask men that you respect that are currently.
I see why you're saying that. Okay.
That are currently either married or in a long like they're engaged. Don't ask these dudes that's out here dating. There's a reason why I'm gonna tell you that because we're not gonna get into that. But don't.
Yeah,
listen,
I see where you're going. That
ask these because why?
Makes sense.
Not saying that their situation is perfect or it's better or whatever.
You'll get more.
But they have
information.
They have valuable insight that can tell you
of
the pool of men, because what you're looking for is mindset, ladies. You're not looking for if he's tall with beard and tatted. You're looking for mindset, because most men mindset never elevate past their hip. It stays below their hip, meaning what? They only think what they did.
Maggie, I'm gonna respond to you.
Man, it sounds like it's a little complicated. What's going on over there?
No, Maggie put the fake booty, titties, turkey lips, and lace fronts is what some men find attractive.
No. Keyword. She's right. You know why she's right? Because she said some. Some is about 5 men.
And let me tell you, and when she said the word attractive, yes, you're right.
Some
men find it okay. Look,
most of us, you know, most
men are
guys love
physical creatures, man. So if you got a nice body, knowing it ain't real. There's a lot of men that's gonna look.
Yes,
they're gonna look like, damn, that frame crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hit it, but they ain't gonna stay with you.
We gonna quit it.
There's a lot of men that's gonna hit it, but they're not gonna stay with you. Women, if you want to be married, if you want to eventually get taken up, if you want to put yourself in a position,
it's not the baddies out here getting scooped up. It's what's crazy about it.
People, and that's the truth. Like Mike already know, I made a decision. I'm taking the next step. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People, it's about your boy taking the next step. It's about that time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With special someone. And what made me realize that it's not just her body. Yeah, she had to have something for me to look at. That's just what, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I like to look. You know what I'm saying? I need to see what she got. But besides that, what other value do you bring? Men, they will always look at nice, attractive women, just like women. Y'all could be with a man. You see a man look good. You might not say it because you don't want to offend the man.
But in your mind,
like, damn, he fine as fuck. Oh, damn, I will. Ooh, girl, I will. Let's be honest, you're just not gonna say it. But the reality is, it's naturally. I think it's just human nature.
Listen, beautiful people love beautiful people, or ugly. But here's the other thing to that quote: ugly people love beautiful people as well. So beautiful people will always just be. It is what it is.
You start seeing what's happening right now. Tell me this: you realize some of the most ugliest women, some of the most unattractive women that some men may call them, they getting married. They married.
Yeah,
but these pretty ass women, single as hell.
Yeah, that's my.
Think about that.
That's
some of these beautiful women single.
And I told you this. It's not the baddies that's getting scooped up. Ladies, men will go from a 10 to a 6, will marry the 6, and increase her value over time.
Facts.
We'll do that. She'll be a 6 when we get with her, and then 10 years later, you look at her and be like, damn, she bad as fuck. What the hell happened to her? Nothing happened. She just glowing so much, her cup runneth over with happiness to where she eating right, skin popping, she always laughing. She done got, now y'all getting the bed together, she done got her teeth right. She done did like minimal stuff, no body stuff, but just minimal stuff to where she got a better stylist. Now she looking like a goddamn dime.
But what about the dimes, Mike?
But the dimes, because you're
going on with the dimes?
Because you're already a dime, you have so many thirst traps to the men who quote unquote qualify for you. You're a red flag lifestyle. You're just one of the rest of them. You're just another girl in his section looking to get some of his bottles.
Maggie said she married. Thank God, Maggie. I'm telling you, stay right there now.
Yeah, stay right there.
Stay right there. I'm telling you, there ain't nothing to play out.
What happened? Stay right there.
Vanessa said men love options. Oh yes,
of course. We always will,
especially when they single. Again,
but that's not for you to worry about.
You need to focus. Like,
all you need to focus on is your lane as a woman. Is saying, you know what? I'm gonna do the best that I can for this man. His other bitches ain't got nothing to do with me because why? I'm gonna do what I do. But coming in acting like as if your shit is the hottest shit.
Oh, you doing him oh my God.
That hottest shit thing, or you're coming in with an agenda. Look, by this time I gotta get this done, get this, like all that agenda crap.
Look.
Put that pressure on him, knowing your shit is not all that. And when I say your shit, meaning what you got between your legs, it's cool, it's great, but it's not cream of the crop.
And understand
when he goes missing, what that means. It's a hurtful feeling, ladies. He just doesn't know how to tell you. I've done it, and I've done it recently. I just don't know how to tell you. I'm talking about gorgeous. You're so beautiful.
The box weak. The box weak, bro. I know that is what it is. The box weak.
But listen,
she bad, but the box weak.
But the box is just like
weak. It's weak. You can say it's weak. There's women that they bad, but the box is weak. Listen. There's nothing worse than that. Like bad.
Listen. As men, you know, when you got it back, you're gonna do your part. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna do all that. You're gonna do all that stuff ahead of time. You're gonna prep it the right way. But when you gotta prep it so much for it to be even, like, bare minimum, then it's like, damn. I mean, men start thinking about cost-benefit analysis because we know everything is on our shoulders. We're from ground one, we think like this.
Yeah.
So we're like, damn, how long is this gonna last? Can I keep this up? We think about this with cars, women, everything. Every investment we're about to make, like, damn, you know what? Yeah, I had to do all this just for the sex to be right. But what if one day I want to do all that, I just want to get straight to it? You test the hypothesis, you get straight to it. It's not really all that.
My thing is for women, Mike, is...
And you want that person to be the one. Because she hit everything else.
If the box is weak, you can't fix that.
If
the box is weak and her friend crazy...
Book's my great person.
You know what I mean?
I'm talking about...
Men don't work like that.
We don't work like that.
Listen, she's a great person.
Like, bad as fuck.
The box gotta be right. The box weak, you done.
But the box was just like, man.
If the box unsanitized or weak, you done. You are. But here's the problem too. Women, I want to say this to you. If you're single and you're still having single women issues, look. Successful men like myself,
Ladies,
and Mike, I want y'all to listen.
I want you to
and
listen to
hear.
what he's gonna say, but I want to
Listen to
ask
me.
the ladies a question when you're done.
I'm gonna give y'all a couple tips to getting better quality men. Learning. We also have a video online that says teaching you guys how to vet men, asking the right questions on date 1, date 2. Number 2, bringing value to the man that's not tangible. You can't buy me a pair of Jordans. You're not gonna buy me a car. I don't care about that. I can buy all my own stuff. I make money. You gotta understand the intangibles is what men care about. Are you cooking, cleaning? Are you showing affection? Are you
pause it right there?
Are you his piece?
Are you showing affection?
But some women want to be masculine. We're gonna talk about the next week. That
masculinity.
But again, parents taught them that. Oh, I'm independent. I don't need no man. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna tell you right now, with that mindset, you're gonna stay single for a long.
You gonna be in the nursing home by yourself?
I'm telling you. And then now you got women. They single for so long. They start to say this. You know, I mean, I actually enjoy being single. It's nothing to me. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Don't nobody want your ass.
Nobody wants you. There's no. Come on.
My question to the ladies is, before we get to these comments, I know we got more. I just want to know. I just want to ask the ladies what they really want to know, like, because we're getting all these topics from the ladies. So, but I really want y'all to want to know what they want to know to fix, because most women want to get married and have kids and be happy.
Yeah.
Every woman wants to happily ever after, whatever they decide that is, right? How they picture that, they want it. Majority, not all, but majority.
Maggie, you know it's a weak box. Don't do that.
But
you know that box weak. You know the weak box.
What she saying?
What is a weak box?
Girl,
stop playing.
What's a weak box?
Yeah, you know the weak box.
Listen, we're not even gonna tell you what weak box is, because that ain't you. You ain't gotta worry about it.
Oh, look what Vanessa just put.
He put the hammer. All right. All right.
Look what Vanessa said.
You see the head.
The man get intimidated when you're independent.
Nah, quit all that. Listen. Look, we need to do it. Listen,
we need to clarify this. Weak men get intimidated.
Listen.
There ain't no saying you got your life in order. You doing business and whatever. You independent. I love that. I love it.
We're gonna have a show one day.
That means we can split some of these bills. That's what that means.
We're gonna have a show one day talking about this.
That means you can pick up every 8 times. You can pick up number 9. I love when you independent, strong. Damn. I'm glad about this, because some of these bills gonna get picked up. I ain't gotta pick up 100%. No, but I might pick up 70%.
We gotta do a show one day, because here's the thing: women love this men are intimidated thing. Yes, men are intimidated by a woman who's giving off male energy.
We can talk about that next week.
It's intimidation because we're not used to it. We're not accustomed to it. But when you're not
the split bills part.
But when you're not doing that. And we're not saying that you can't be independent. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But you ain't got to lead with that. Meaning what? Women need to understand from other women etiquette, how to move, how to carry. They need to stop hanging around with dudes so much for the wrong. You got to see, for women, it's very complex. Hang around with men for certain things and get with women who are doing better than you with certain things. Because why? Etiquette is very important for women. How to speak, when to speak, how to dress, how to wear the freaking dress, when to wear the freaking dress, when to do the thirst trap. You got to know these things, because we're judging every moment. Even though the man said, "Oh, I don't judge." Nah, he knows in his mind if he classified you as the wifey category or everything else. If you're not in the wifey category, you're not going down that lane. Now, doesn't mean that if you're not in everything else, you can't transition. If he sees some shit, he might be like, "Oh, damn,
yeah, true.
She might be a wifey type. Okay, let me continue to see." But he's not gonna stop and tell you this. He's gonna know in his head, and you'll have no idea. It could be when he's pulling up and getting gas, and he just see you on the phone while he's pumping the gas, and he's thinking to himself like, "Yeah, she always on that shit, bro." But he's not gonna say nothing to you. Boom. Gas finished pumping. Nah, no receipt. Boom, hop in the car. All right, you ready? But in his mind, while he was pumping, he just saw that one moment. Then she on that shit all the goddamn time.
She already canceled.
In his mind, you canceled already.
Yeah,
you have no idea. What? I'm just sitting in the car. That's what you think, mama.
It's true.
See what I'm saying? So I just want you to really open your eyes when it comes to etiquette. But ladies, we're gonna close out with this. Quality men exist. But the quality men are not going to make themselves known in a crowd of dogs barking in your yard.
Oh my God, that's facts.
You got all these, you bringing all these boys to the yard. Your milkshake break, you doing all this thirst trap shit. You doing
my milkshake break all the boys to the yard.
You doing all this thirst trap shit.
Hey.
But you still single.
You know,
you can have a boyfriend for about a week or two, a few months, maybe a year. But he didn't give you a ring.
But you see, that's the real thing before we close out.
Like,
women, you got to really start looking at your relationships. What is going wrong? Why men is not saying, I want to commit to you to the next level.
Why men you're choosing to continue with.
Exactly.
Meaning men you're allowing to have sex with you.
This is a real issue.
You control access to sex. We control access to relationships. Understand that. If he doesn't ask to be your girlfriend, don't ever think you are because y'all fucked.
Yeah.
Or because y'all been fucking. You're not his girlfriend.
That's a big problem with a lot of women. They always think, well, we had sex, we're committed, we're together. No, you're not. He ain't saying out his mouth.
Just because he's fucking you does not mean he's supposed to be exclusively fucking you because your standard is, oh, if I'm fucking one person, I'm fucking one person. No, girl. You're supposed to be fucking your boyfriend. So if he didn't ask you, baby, would you be my girl? Because why?
We're going to talk about that.
Prepping for, baby, would you be my wife?
Man, we're going to talk about that more next week. I can't wait because we need to. I can't wait for next week for you to tell women. Next week is a great topic. 10 reasons why women are staying single. Why women are single. We're not picking on you. We're just telling you 10 reasons why women are single. And women, this topic, even for tonight, it's very imperative. If you want to see change,
at the end, don't worry.
If you want to see change in your relationships, date better quality men. Make better decisions. If a man feel like if you feel like he's going to waste your time, cut yourself back. Look at the last couple men you dated. Ask yourself, what is the similarity that they all have? And understand you need to break that cycle. Because there's something that's going on that's causing men to either say, I can't stay committed to you, or you're not quality enough. I don't find you valuable enough to say, I want to commit to you.
Right.
And commit you to the next level. Something about you or something about the men you're choosing is making you.
It's not about how fine you are.
Single for a long time. Because a lot of you think, well, a lot of men always DMing me, always want to text me, they just want to fuck you. They don't want to be with you. Yeah. There's a big difference. So people, we're going to close out right there for the night. Tomorrow, next week, Thursday, don't forget every Thursday night, The Painful Truth. And of course, every Tuesday night, we do financial topics. Shout out to the group, the family that I had last week on Tuesday. It was amazing. We had a great conversation. Great, of course, relationship topic last Thursday. Next Thursday, we are talking about 10 reasons why women are single.
Tune in.
And how do we change that? This is your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com.
Mike the Advisor. Yeah, follow up with us next week, man. Follow us on YouTube, Clubhouse, Instagram.
Woo!
Stay up to date with what we're doing, y'all. We appreciate y'all coming.
Make sure y'all subscribe to YouTube, man. Everything, man. Subscribe to all the social media platforms. This is your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Yeah, that was good, man.
My laptop died last minute.
Yeah, no, I knew. Very good. You know how the Mac game go. You know the Mac game, that shit ain't down yet. I need some of that popcorn salt. Boy, this shit getting dry at the bottom.